It's squeaky bum time as football fans all over the country are waiting with a great deal of anticipation to see who wins the PSL title this season. I mean, there are 3 teams now, 3 or 4 teams in the title race. Jason Nagel, let's discuss it.
Yeah.
Who is winning the league for you and why?
Well, we'll get to who will win the league later, but personally I'll see a 3-horse race in the table. I think it's going to come down to Sundowns, Pirates and of course Bidvest Wits. I don't think Cape Town City have the legs to go the distance. As Benny McCarthy mentioned, he's just taking one game at a time, which I liked it. I think he's a realist as a coach. So yeah, what do you say?
I'll say Bidvest Wits do have an experienced coach when it comes to winning the league in Kevin Hunt. But I actually did mention at the start of the season, or even halfway through the season, that they're going to fall short because of the quality or lack thereof in their squad. So I think they will definitely fall short and finish behind Sundowns and Pirates. So the race is between Pirates and Sundowns, but two-horse race for me. But at this point in time, I think it's advantage Sundowns as they have a game in hand and they still have to play Orlando Pirates. As far as Pirates is concerned, they also still have to play the other top 4 teams. They have to play Wits, they have to play Cape Town City, they have to play Sundowns, so they have it all to do. So I think it's advantage Sundowns, but Pirates will push them all the way.
You mentioned squeaky bumps. You're a Pirates fan.
I'm sitting on the edge of my seat right now.
Is your bum squeaky?
I'm sitting on the edge of my seat like it's a nail-biting experience.
Yeah, well, look, you mentioned Pirates coming up against the other top sides. I think that will benefit them in the title chase because if you look, it's mostly the teams down at the bottom that have caused them problems this season. So against the top guns, I think they'll do well. And I'm going to stick to what I said at the start of the season. I'm going to give Orlando Pirates the league. So you're saying Sundowns?
Sundowns, Pirates.
So I think we should have a personal bet of our own. If Pirates win the league, you have to shave the beard.
Okay, I'll shave the beard. That's how confident I am. Just stop for you if Sundowns win?
No, I'll grow a beard.
All right, that's just an Nagel for you. And let's get into this weekend's action, shall we? Highlands Park, Siyabangena, Siyabahlaba, the Lions of the North host Baroka.
Yeah, well, they haven't been able to do their business recently. They came unstuck against Kaizer Chiefs at Moses Mapida, losing 3-2. And of course, Baroka going down in the derby as well, losing 3-1. So I think I'm going to go with the draw. Neither team give me that much confidence to back a win.
Yeah, Highlands Park is the most draw-laden team in the PSL. 11 of their 22 games ending in stalemate. So I think there's another draw on the cards in this particular encounter. Sure. Moving right along, Polokwane City were so superb in the Polokwane derby last week, and they've been impressive over the past couple of weeks. I mean, holding Chiefs to a draw, holding Sundowns to a draw. They host Steve Kompela's Golden Arrows. Yeah, well, Steve Kompela has done a remarkable job at Golden Arrows, but I can't remember the last time they won away from home in the league. I think it's somewhere in the beginning at Maritzburg United, if I'm not mistaken. So, look, I'm going to give this one to the home team. They've been impressive, and I'm expecting him to come out on top here. It's a good price at 23-20 as well. Yeah, the draw is priced up at 23-20. No, the home win. The home win. Yeah. All right. That's where my money will be. All right. The draw is actually priced at 18-10, right? Yeah. 18-10. So I think that will be the result because Steve Kompela is a great tactician. So I don't think he'll be naive enough to go to Polokwane and actually attack. So he'll be more conservative in his approach. So I think it will end with a share of the spoils. Makes sense. All right, Kaizer Chiefs host relegation threatened Maritzburg, and like I said last week, they need a mighty miracle to actually escape the situation that they find themselves in. So how do you see that one panning out? Yeah, well, maybe the bookmakers are listening to Benny McCarthy and what he said in midweek because Kaizer Chiefs are priced up at 4-10 favourites, and of course McCarthy did mention that Kaizer Chiefs will probably make a late run in to push for the title, but personally I don't see it. And for this game, I think Maritzburg United under Tinkler, they've been so superb. You know, they're relegation candidates at the moment, but had he been there from the start, I think they'd be somewhere around the top 8, if I'm being honest. So I'm going to give this one a share of the spoils. What do you say? I say Kaizer Chiefs win it. And I agree with that price. I mean, they're playing at home. Yeah. When last did Maritzburg United win away from home? So have they even won away from home? Yeah, you see? Yeah. So it's going to be very interesting. And AmaZulu, King Zwelithini Stadium, host title chasing Bidvest Wits. So this game is going to be very interesting. Yeah, well, this is probably like the best test possible for Bidvest Wits because if they can go to the King and come out with maximum points, then why not give them the league? Because Sundowns and Pirates have been, letting us down as neutrals. Well, for me as a neutral and you as a Pirates fan. But yeah, look, AmaZulu have been brilliant in Amlazi, and do I give them 3 points? I think it's just going to be a share of the spoils here. A lot of draws this weekend, I think. Yeah, we're tipping a lot of draws. So AmaZulu, who play very well at King Zwelithini Stadium. So I think they'll be able to hold Wits to a draw. And another interesting game is between relegation-threatened Free State Stars visiting SuperSport United.
Well, SuperSport United, we don't know what to expect with them. They lost against Baroque a couple of weeks ago, then beat Chippa United. So against a team so poorly, winless, unbeaten in 2.5 for Free State Stars, but they have been poor this season. So it'll be interesting to see how they do it. 13-20. I'll back Matsatsansa,
I'll also back Matsatsansa Apitori with Olisi Matupu having come in and chipping in with, a couple of vital goals. So I think they can be able to go there and, to snatch a victory at home.
Definitely.
And Black Leopards, Chippa United.
Yeah, well, look, this is probably going to be one of the most boring games. I think Black Leopards, despite it being at Toyota Stadium, I think it's going to be very lackluster. And Chippa United, they've sort of been impressive this season. Clint Lawson has done a brilliant job, if we must give credit where it's due. Despite their last defeats, they went on that long unbeaten run. So maybe I'll back an away team at Toyota Stadium. It's not very often we see that, but yeah, I'm going to go with Chippa United.
I'm backing Black Leopards at Toyota Stadium to actually snatch a victory. They've been playing well. It's just that the results haven't been forthcoming. They've been drawing and losing, but the football that they're playing is absolutely amazing for me.
In this league, you need results to make it for the second time in a row. So yeah, I don't see them getting it. Definitely.
Right, but I'm dipping Black Leopards, in front of a fully packed Toyota Stadium. Vociferous fans there. Yeah, that's our thoughts and analysis. Let us know what you think. Leave your comments below and remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel. For more soccer betting tips and previews, get yourself the latest copy of Soccer Betting News for only 10 Rand at your nearest Hollywood Bets branch or news agent.